Hey fellow muscle gamers, oh yeah here. And of course, as I promised kind of earlier today when the trailer dropped and I was out of emotions and I could not really speak about it, and I watched this trailer like 100 times already. And now I came to the point, Life is Strange 2, which is not actually 2, which is a prequel to the previous game with Max and Chloe, and the game is called um, Before the Storm, Life is Strange Before the Storm. We're going to play as Chloe. It's going to be a mini episodic game. Like, it's only have 3 episodes, and I saw people all over the YouTube comments saying, just like, why only 3 episodes? Be happy you get at least 3 episodes. Be happy about it. Be happy that you even get 1 episode. Better than nothing, right? And before you watch this video, before you keep watching this video, I'll leave a link in the description. You gotta watch this. It's on the Life is Strange officially YouTube channel. They are talking about going back to Arcadia Bay, and this series, this mini series, this Before the Storm, is actually written by by fans of the first game. So, and Ashley Burch, the voice actor from Chloe, actually said that this is in good hands, and she has a feeling that this is in good hands because there are actually people who really love the first game and has written this story. But I want to mark out, this is the important thing right here. It seems like this Life is Strange game is not the Life is Strange game .NET is developing in the moment. Because if you go into the description, in this description, and click on the link on the video on the Life is Strange channel and watch the video, you actually see that this game is made by Square Enix, not by .NET Entertainment. And .NET Entertainment said they were working on a game since the limited edition dropped like 2 years ago. Don't mark me on that. 2 years ago, or 1 year ago, 1 year ago. And yeah, so this could be a series that keeps us waiting before the actual Life is Strange 2 with a new character cast, voice actor cast, everything is coming. So this is gonna keep us waiting, and this is not actually the game .NET is developing right now, but it is the game that Square Enix is developing right now. This is just a theory, but I think this is more than just a theory because other people on the Steam forums and saying the same. And it really, really looks like it that this is just to keep us waiting in the meantime for the real Life is Strange 2 game. But I want to mark out, I said this before, I I'm happy with where Chloe and Mac's story ended, and I said this in the previous live stream or the previous video that I did on the Life is Strange 2 when it was announced that it's actually coming out. I did a video on that, and I said I'm happy with the story where it is, and I really don't want to see Chloe's and Mac's story to continue because it's just good as it is. Leave it where it is. But I didn't mention if they want to do something, they should do and really, it's like they read it my mind. They should do a prequel where you actually play the story of Rachel, which I said would be perfect. But we get like this is like exactly the same thing. We're playing the game. We're playing the life that Chloe lived 3 years before the actual events of Life is Strange, before Max is coming back to Arcadia Bay. So Rachel is still alive, as you could see in the trailer, and we're not going to break down it because I got some leaked images, or it's not really leaked, some leaked artwork, and we're going to talk about it. And I really noticed something in these trailers that could be very interesting, and we're going to play this. I'm going to play it without music because I may get trouble with the copyrights because I did that yesterday on my reaction video, and I I used Life is Strange obstacles from the original game and cut it over. The original song playing in this trailer is, don't make me lie, Daughter's Numbers. It's from Daughter's Numbers. I leave a link to the original music video in the description as well. But now I'm just want to break down this trailer with you guys because we got some pretty exciting things to talk about. So it's just gonna say here Xbox, and I really want to say this is the first thing I want to say. It is not an Xbox exclusive. So if you go to the official trailer from the Life is Strange YouTube channel, you can see in the description that they are telling this game is coming to Xbox, PlayStation 4, and Steam. So there's no way this is going to be an Xbox exclusive, and it's not. It's actually already confirmed. It's coming to PC and PlayStation 4 as well, because they told it in the description. And I think what Life is Strange channel, the original source, tells us can be trusted. So let's go on. We see the skateboard. I was like, yeah, this is Life is Strange. So we see Chloe here, obviously, in her room. But, of course, I'm talking about that later. But we see her shoes, so this is her dirty room. She's kind of like, this is what I wanted to say right now. Um, Her dad is already gone because she's all like, yeah, steampunk, as we know her, as we love her. But I'm going to show you the first image right now. So this is something I wouldn't want to talk about. This could be Chloe's spirit animal. I know what you're thinking, kind of like, but the butterfly is Chloe, like in the Life is Strange. But we see this crow, this raven, in this trailer a lot, and it has something to do with the story that we're telling us. Because I think it's like a crow or a raven tells you that somebody's going to die, or that the soul is somewhere inside that animal. And yeah, so we see this crawl a lot in this trailer, and then Chloe noticed the crawl and is like, "Oh man, something happened," and it flew away. So I want to show you the first image right here, because this is the image right here. So I'm just gonna go over here. So we're seeing different concepts of Chloe in this game. We actually see the very left one in this trailer as well, so we can officially confirm that these are true images. These are not fake or anything, because we see the clothes she's wearing on the left in this trailer, and I'm going to show you that later on. And I want to mention that a lot of people said her hair is not blue, but as we can see on the further right, she got like blue standalone hairs, and she probably is going to dye them. And I think at the end of the game, we are going to see her with blue hair and everything, because we actually see her having some blue hairs on the right now. And these are just different variations of Chloe's clothes in this game, which I think they fit her very well, except the second one from the left with the hot dog on it. I think that's not Chloe at all, and they should change that, because I can't see Chloe running with some hot dog on it around city, because that does not fit Chloe. Anyway, this is just some concept arts, and these are probably not finished, except the left one, because we actually see this in the trailer as well. But I really hope they change that hot dog, because I think it does not fit Chloe that good. But okay, if it's so, I take it. Okay. Now without further ado, let's go on here, because we are actually seeing a train, and Chloe, right here, she's standing on the top on the left, and she's like raving, stage diving, going all out. And I think it's not, but this reminds me a lot of the barn, the farm, the Prescott barn, where the dog room and it looks a lot like it, but I don't think that's it, because I don't think it's the Prescott farm, because I think they don't take us to the place where and I'm sorry, they don't they don't take us to a place where I think they want to take us to new places. So, but it really looks a lot like the barn. So it's like, no way they're taking us there, where the dog room is later on, 3 years later. I could not imagine that. But if it's so, I think it's kind of cool, because Chloe's like, oh man, this is where we stage dived, and yeah, that could be interesting. I think that's a cool thing if they actually did that, but it's just a theory. So it could be. So she's just stage diving, going all out, and yeah, she's driving around. This scene right here is so powerful, and I want to talk about this in particular, because what is that? Is that a flashback? Is that a dream? Or now I know what you're thinking. This can't be a power. Chloe got no powers. But what if Chloe had powers? This is just a theory, remember. What if Chloe had powers and somehow she forgot her powers or she dislearned her powers? I know what you're thinking. Well, she would probably tell Max then that she had some sort of powers too. Maybe she forgot she had powers. Her powers itself made her forgot that she actually ever possessed some powers. You know what I mean? I think it's kind of like grabbing out of the air, but it's not because there. I have another image which I want to show you later, which I think that could be true that she actually had some powers. But yet again, this could only be a dream. She's waking up, and because this is the scene, and that really break my heart. She's screaming like she want to save her dad, and we see William over here, and there's the truck that hit him, and he died. And we actually see the Raven, the Crow once again here, and there's David. In case you didn't see him, he's right there. He's right there. He's right here. You see him? What I'm circling on with his blue car. He's working on that, and yeah, we see the house is painted half white, half blue as we remember it, and this is like the time where I think Joyce and David first met, and yeah, they had some like kind of the first dates. But yet again, I think he's already living there, so he already moved in. So this could be like they could already be 1 year together, and I think it's be very interesting to see kind of like the relationship between David and Chloe back then, and because Chloe was like she loved her stepdad in the end, even call him dad, because she admitted she has done a lot wrong. And we see Chloe go to Blackwell, and she's all like, "Yeah, we know she got suspended," and she's all like, "No, I don't want anything to do here." And this is an interesting scene as well. This guy is new to Life is Strange. We don't know him. He looks very dangerous. He reminds me a lot of Frank, which I will come to in a minute because Frank is in this trailer as well, in case you didn't notice that. But I think this guy will really have some problems with us because you're gonna see that in a minute. And I think the face expression Chloe's showing here kind of shows that she's not like that tough as she is later on in the original Life is Strange. Like she's giving a fuck about everything and not even scared from pistols when Frank showed up or that knife. She did not care. But at this point, it's like these circumstances, these people are kind of new, and she does not know them so well, and this is all new experiences for her because Joyce actually said in an original game she'd run through all the phases: bad boys, drugs, and this is actually the phase where she's running through bad boys and drugs. I think because these are probably the bad boys they were talking about, and he's smashing the glass. I think he kind of wants to hurt Chloe with it, like stab her or something, and her face expression was really like she was shocked. And there we go. This is Frank. Okay, so now Chloe's here, Frank is there, and these two guys come on. This is the same guy that broke the bottle right now. And this is very interesting because they're seeing like, he's kind of like, there that bitch is, there she is. So Chloe Mike did something to upset him really much, but yet again, this is the cool thing. There's Frank, we see him, he's still younger, not that younger, 3 years younger, but we can see him. He have a different look, and he really looks not that fucked up as he used to be, which is very good inscenated because I want to say the breakup with Rachel's relationship made him the person he was in Life is Strange, and he was all like he just took drugs every day, and was letting himself down. At this point, Rachel was still alive. They kind of had a relationship there. We know that already, and he looked different. He looked different, and he may not be much of an asshole that he was in the beginning of Life is Strange. I liked him in the end because he actually looks like he's defending Chloe here. So he's trying to help her. And this is another cool image I wanted to show you because these guys are actually here. And I think this is another image. There are these two guys, and the girl in the front actually looks like Rachel. Rachel is going to be involved in the game. That is already obvious because later on in the trailer we see her as well. And I think Rachel might save Chloe here from something that could have killed her, because I think this guy in the white tank top that already broke the bottle is holding a knife or something like that. I can't really see what that is, but it's obvious that they are enemies of us. They are against Chloe. I have no doubt about that. But this girl in the front could be Rachel. It could also be not. I don't know, but it looks a lot like Rachel. So just wanted to mark that out. And yeah, Frank kind of defending her here, and this this burning tree. This is what I wanted to say about the powers. You see, this tree is burning, and there it is. I named this picture Chloe Power question mark. This is Rachel, and you kind of see like Chloe doing this, and it looks a lot like when Max rewinded time. Or she's just like, oh wait, don't, Rachel, go away. The tree is falling down. But she actually could use some powers here. Her powers it's just a theory that I was theorizing that she has forgot about. I think this is really I'm grabbing this out of the air, but it could be. Because I saw Max in kind of different, in actual, like, similar poses in artworks, and it really looks like she's trying to rewind time here or something, but I don't think we're gonna get another rewind time power, because we're actually through with time traveling. But what is she doing here? So the tree is not falling on Rachel or anything, but why that pose? Why that pose? And if you think about it, maybe it could really be her using her powers that she forgot. But it could be. It could be. It's just a theory, but it looks pretty interesting to me. I wanted to say that. Okay, let's move on. So we see, I think that was the fire, and there it is. This is the outfit on the left. That was I was talking about. We see that actually in the trailer. So this is an outfit that we see actual in game. Here we have another strong scene. I think this is Chloe raging because she is kind of like processing that her dad died, that he's gone, and she's like, oh, this can't be, and she's very upset. She's raging, and she can't believe it, throwing everything under. And here's another Easter egg, as I want to call it. The camera, Max. It's all stick together. Maybe she's gonna pick this up and thinks, I wish Max was here, or something like that. That would be so cool to see if she actually looked at this camera and would say, this reminds me a lot of Max. But this shows the connection that Max is coming. Okay, this is before 3 years before a Max story, but this is kind of like some sort of, oh, there's a camera, and fans going all crazy, and we see for the first time, let me make you look beautiful, girl. Let me make you look beautiful. We see for the first time the in-game image model of Rachel Amber. There she is. This is Rachel Amber. She's going to be in the game. And considering my theories, what she's wearing right here, this could be Rachel, and this is 100% Rachel because she got that same blue top shirt, whatever that is. I don't know what you call it, right? But this is actually her. So Rachel is going to be in the game. We're gonna learn all about the stories, the adventures these two had, and she was kind of looked like. In the trailer, Chloe actually says Rachel, and she's kind of like looking down and looking up to her. She's like, she just experienced something really sad and heartbreaking. Maybe this was even the, what do you call it? The breakup she had with Frank, because we found the diary of Frank in his RV in episode 3. In episode 3. In the end of episode 3, we found a diary. and it was telling about they two had beef, or what you call it, an argument, a relationship breakup. And yeah, this could be the scene right after that. So she's really sad, and yeah, she's just looking, and she might be so glad. Here again is the Raven. She's be so glad that Chloe is coming to look how she's doing, how she's feeling. Yet again, the Raven is here again, the craw, and this is also. I'm asking myself, this spot here, could it be the lighthouse? Because I don't see no lighthouse, but it looks familiar because of that. Is it the lighthouse, or is it another spot at the other side of Arcadia Bay? Because I don't see no lighthouse on the right side, and I can't remember standing a statue right there. It could be the lighthouse spot, but it may also could not be. I think it's a different spot, and then it tells you that yeah, Life is Strange Before the Storm is coming. Episode 1 of 3, August 31st, pre-order now, and yeah, there's some Star Wars shit that I actually did not want. Okay, so this is actually all I wanted to say about. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the theories that Chloe is having power? Also, an image that I did not show is, I keep forgetting, but I saw it right now. There's a train coming right here, and this is another scene I wanted to discuss. There's another image I have, where Chloe is standing in front of a train. We are familiar with this kind of scene. We had this in episode 2, Out of Time, with Max, which is ironically because Max saved her from the train running over her, and here we see Chloe standing in front of a train. And I think maybe she's so depressed and she cannot handle the fact that her dad died. She wanted to kill herself. This is really what this image is showing to me. She wanted to end her life, but I think something will happen that will change her mind, because she's actually going to be alive 3 years later. We already know that. And maybe Rachel is coming, and she's kind of like thinking of Rachel to she can't kill herself because of Rachel. Maybe she's even thinking about, I can't kill myself because of Max. What would she think of me? And I think in the end, at the very end of episode 3, we're going to see Chloe having blue hair, walking around campus, putting all these flyers on the walls with Rachel Amber's missing. This is going to be an actual gameplay footage where we're going to put up these posters. Max is walking on the parking lot. We drive with our car there, and where Nathan beated Warren, and we actually the first time saw Chloe and leave with her, and the game ends. The game ends right there, and that would be perfect. And if the story is good, I have so much faith in it. It looks really good. Alone the trailer looks good. The music is good again, and thank you. I'm already saying thank you because I think this will be great, and I'm happy to go with you through this journey. And this is all for today, Monster Gamers. I hope you liked the theories, the trailer breakdown. I hope I could show you some things you didn't see. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you're new. Oh yeah, says goodbye until some more Life is Strange 2 news, which I actually think will not come anymore. Maybe a episode 1 trailer. We'll be back with that, or if some new image leaks, I'll be back with that as well, in case you want leaks. And yeah, or else we are seeing each other on the 31 of August, playing Life is Strange Before the Storm. Oh yeah, says goodbye, Muscle Gamers.